Now listen, before we get into this report, we know the history, we know the significance, and we know that some people blame Seth Rollins for the in-ring retirement of Sting. We know some people blame Seth Rollins for carelessly injuring other top performers like John Cena. And this one though, I think this might be a little bit too far, and I hope this is just a rumor and not true. As we all know here on Seanzviewent Entertainment, we do cover news, rumors, speculation, and gossip. Now there was some rumors making the rounds of the Hounds of Justice, Raw Brand's The Shield from Monday Night Raw, having some sort of backstage heat on them, but for what? Why? What would be the reasoning? Well, if you haven't heard, The Shield performed a triple powerbomb on Dolph Ziggler through a table at a WWE live event, but the table did not give. The table did not break. So who is being given not a break? Who could be in trouble for this? Who could apparently have some backstage heat on them? We're going to get right deep into the report right now. But remember to share, subscribe, smash the bell, and turn on all notifications. I keep it prolific, consistent, and dedicated. Buy the brand new official Seanzviewent Entertainment merchandise line in the description of the video or in the comment section. Just click the link. That's one way to support Sean's View. Once again, I am the brash Seanzviewent Entertainment. But as we all know, The Shield botched a three-man powerbomb at a recent WWE live event to a former world champion, a former Intercontinental champion, and Dolph Ziggler. Now keep in mind, this is three men performing one maneuver on one guy that is not that tall and is not that big. And we all know the history with Rollins injuring top stars in the past. Some think of Rollins as careless in the ring. And with all three members of The Shield doing a triple powerbomb to a former world champion through a table, only for it not to break, there was speculation that there could apparently be some sort of consequences for The Shield. At this time, it would appear as if any backstage heat that was rumored is to be taken with a grain of salt. There seems like it was just the wrong timing, the wrong pace. Perhaps it was even the wrong table. It was just one of those mistakes in the wrestling business. Accidents and injuries come with the business. But if there would be any heat on anyone, the feeling is the heat would actually fall on Roman Reigns, as he's the one who really does the move. I mean, he's the one that sets it up. He's the one that picks you up. He's the muscle. He's the power of the Shield. But at the same time, you don't want your number one goal is not to go in that ring and injure the other opponent. It's not to put the other one in a hospital or put them, in a wheelchair for the rest of their life. Your number one thing is to go out there, perform, and entertain, and give the fans something to remember you by. But there's more to this. It would appear on this night the table had other plans and did obviously not break through. All The Shield could have chose the wrong table. It wasn't a gimmick table, and the table it didn't give. Now, if Roman Reigns or Seth Rollins lose their championship soon or are booked differently, completely out of the norm, because we all know Roman Reigns is booked to look strong. We know Seth Rollins' booking is pretty solid. But maybe there is just some heat on the Shield, but that could be due to something else. Now, this is something how this report's coming out, and I'll tell you why, or this rumor. On the same week where Seth Rollins gets legitimately injured, where Seth Rollins gets hurt, why isn't there a backstage heat on Ziggler or Drew McIntyre or the Raw roster for making Seth Rollins' arm bleed profusely and, lacerated, and Seth Rollins has a scar? He was driven through an ambulance on Monday Night Raw. How soon we forgot about that. So is there going to be repercussions? Is there going to be backlash? Is there going to be backstage heat for Seth Rollins getting injured? But when the Shield do something, are you kidding me? There's no way there can be any merit. I hope the Shield isn't in trouble. I hope there's not heat on them. They don't deserve it. They don't need it. But viewers and subscribers, remember, I am around the clock. I don't stop on all rumors, news, and headlines and gossip in WWE. What are your thoughts and your feelings? What are your comments on this? Do you think it was a mistake? Do you think the Shield wanted to injure Ziggler? Should there be heat on the Shield? Who should catch the rap for it? Should Roman Reigns be in trouble? Should Seth Rollins be in trouble? What's going to happen to this? Viewers and subscribers, your comments, your opinions. Stay tuned for more rumors, news, headlines in WWE. This is the undisputed place to be, as I'm the face that books the place.